Hi, my name is John. I'm a political watchdog. I'm basically a strict constitutionalist. I support Ron Paul, independent media. I don't even watch TV until I found out that Chris Matthews is doing this documentary to slam basically the patriots of this country. So I want to break down this propaganda hit piece he did on the patriots, and I'm a political novice, so I'm going to take it slow and try to debunk the whole thing here. Let's get started.
The new right, an emerging fact of life in 21st century America. Tea parties, birthers, patriot groups, militias. Their common cause, a raging hostility toward the elected government of the United States.
See, there he goes right away. A raging hostility against the elected government. The only reason they're elected is because they do a sleight of hand voting trick on you. It's like Burger King or McDonald's or Coke and Pepsi, McCain or Obama or John Kerry and Bush. In 2008, Mr. Chris Matthews, 14 people ran for president. Which of those did you cover? I know who got 90% of the time, and it was Obama. And I'm not for Bush, and I'm not a Republican. I'm not a Democrat. Bush and Obama are basically identical twins when it comes to political policy. All right, let's go.
Are in deep tyranny. Deep.
Their common fear.
As soon as he says hostility, he shows a picture of Alex Jones. He seems to be the main target in this hit piece.
That their personal rights and freedoms stand in imminent jeopardy.
Okay, they believe that their rights are in imminent jeopardy. Our rights have been in jeopardy for a long time, and there's people behind the scenes that have been trying to take our rights. They're always introducing gun control legislation. They're always, Patriot Act violates the Fourth. IRS is unconstitutional altogether. It's not we think. It is happening and has been happening for a long time, Chris Matthews.
Tyranny is something that we've been warned from the very beginning by the Founding Fathers that you have to be on guard against.
Their common
Tyranny, we have been warned about tyranny for a long time. Now, most people will be scared of that guy when he's just a guy with a family probably, and he wants his family to grow up in a constitutional republic. The mainstream media will have you believing that we live in a democracy, and anyone who says we live in a democracy, the question to them would be, when did we become a democracy?
enemy, the President of the United States.
There's another lie or misconception or twist there. Our common enemy is not the President of the United States because he's merely a puppet. The guys behind the scenes are Goldman Sachs and the JP Morgans and the private-owned, yes, private-owned, look it up, Federal Reserve Bank. Not Barack Obama or Barry Soetoro or, All right, let's keep going.
Barack Obama.
We're either going to stop him or the United States of America is going to cease to exist.
From right of center to the farthest fringe, they resent what they see America becoming. Tens of millions are ready to vote no.
Now, here he is bunching in mainline Republicans, which real patriots have nothing to do with militias and the Gadsden flag, and basically he's trying to demonize the Gadsden flag, and they're mixing it all together as if we're all the same people.
Everything the new president proposes. But for others, the fight is bigger than bills in Congress or election candidates. In their own words, they want to take their country back. Tonight, a hard look at...
There you go. He just showed Glenn Beck and Rush Limbaugh, which, again, real patriots are not Glenn Beck and Rush Limbaugh. They don't oppose the Patriot Act. They don't oppose the wars. They were pro-bailout. At least Glenn Beck was pro-bailout. And Glenn Beck also says that 9/11 truthers are psychos. They want to kill the president with zero evidence to back it up. When the guy shot up the Jewish Museum in D.C., he went on the air and said that guy was a hero to 9/11 truth movement, which couldn't be any further from the truth, and provided zero evidence to support that. Where are you getting that from, Glenn? Maybe Chris Matthews fed it to you.
The rise of the new right. Who are its people, and what do they want? And how do they intend to get it?
There he goes showing Sarah Palin.
Don't tread on me. The Revolutionary War flag has become the symbol of the new right, flown at tea parties, anti-healthcare rallies, militia group training camps, and by members of Congress at the Capitol. In the American Revolution, the flag flew as a warning to the British oppressor. But this time, the enemy is not a foreign king, but the government chosen in an honest election by the American people.
There's more spin by Chris Matthews. The government chosen in an honest election. I mean, few elections nowadays are honest. First of all, there was a lot of controversy about the 2000 and 2004 election, and there's been testimony in front of Congress, Chris, in case you missed it, that Diebold could have easily rigged the election in 2004. So here we go, more spin.
The new right is angry about the economy, the Obama health care bill, government spend.
Again, the new right is angry. More like you're angry that we've risen up and done something about it. And we're not the new right, we're just the paleo-conservatives that you don't like.
Right, an emerging fact of life in 21st century America. Tea parties.
I went back some there.
Their common fear? That their personal rights and freedoms stand in imminent jeopardy.
Tyranny is something that we've been warned from the very beginning by the Founding Fathers that you have to be on guard against.
Their common enemy?
I went back
the
a little bit.
President of the United States, Barack Obama.
We're either going to stop him or the United States.
America becoming. Tens of millions are ready to vote no to everything the new president proposes. But for others, the fight is bigger than bills in Congress or election candidates. In their own words, they want to take their country back. Tonight, a hard look at the rise of the new right. Who are its people, and what do they want? And how do they intend to get it?
Again, showing the Gadsden flag over and over as if it's a bad thing. Or what it represents is a bad thing. Again, Sarah Palin. She's not part of the real patriots either.
Don't tread on me. The Revolutionary War flag has become the symbol of the new right, flown at tea parties, anti-healthcare rallies, militia group training camps, and by members of Congress at the Capitol. In the American Revolution, the flag flew as a warning to the British oppressor. But this time, the enemy is not a foreign king, but the government chosen in an honest election by the American people.
Yeah, right.
The new right is angry about the economy, the Obama health care bill, government spending, and the tax.
He's very quick to say it was a honest election, but then he doesn't say specifically the unconstitutional health care bill. And he always dodging the Constitution, this Chris Matthews. He don't like the Constitution. He don't like the Second Amendment. He don't like the First Amendment unless he gets to use it.
Powering national debt. More than that, there's an element of class and racial resentment that is loud, visible.
There we go. Loud, visible, racial resentment. Again, the only time I ever hear stuff about race or race being brought up is when it's mostly people like Chris Matthews and Olbermann and Janine Garofalo. All of a sudden, she's a political analyst.